Hello world, it's your girl Virgo Moon Insights. Just here to do a quick message for the collective. You can find me in the link in the description below if you want to book a reading. Just a quick message for everyone out there who's going through something right now, because I figure I'm going through my own stuff. Why not connect with all of you? Give some positive messages for the collective and for myself. Please excuse my robe. I actually have my clothes under here, but I just felt like being comfortable. You know, sometimes you are having bad days or weeks or months, years, and you're like, fuck it. I need to do something, self-care, to make myself feel better. Anywho, I'm just gonna pick one card from the Getting into the Vortex Oracle deck. One card for the collective. One Moonology, if I feel moved to do so. But I know I'm gonna grab a Wild Offering card and a Healing Mantra card. So let's go and get into this. Okay, already out. My thoughts join a powerful swirling vortex of attraction. In the same way that the law of attraction is responding to the thoughts, words, and actions that you are offering here in your physical reality, the law of attraction is always responding powerfully to your vibrational reality. When the law of attraction, the universal manager of all vibrations, responds to the clarity of vibration offered by your expanding inner being, the result is a powerful swirling vortex of attraction. Listen, I've been thinking about what am I attracting? Because, you know, I've been saying for like weeks, months, years to myself that I'm tired of the same patterns reoccurring in my life. And I'm like, okay, I'm the Queen of Cutoff, you know. I got my Queen of Swords energy always on deck. So I'm like, what do I need to cut? Who do I need to cut? What do I need to remove to bring about positive change and positive outcomes in my life? And so I've just gone about, you know, severing ties, cutting those cords, doing my banishing, my uncrossing, my unjinxing, which I do offer as well for others. But yeah, I've just been doing it for myself, you know, protecting my child, covering my child, and doing the same for her as well. Like, sometimes you don't know exactly if it's just all in your head, that's why I advise therapy, or if it's something that is really happening and you need to be proactive. I feel like you should always be proactive. You should always be proactive in keeping your energy and your aura clean. And when you do that, you're allowing better positive things into your life. But sometimes we can get bogged down by the things that occur in our lives. And so we feel like, okay, well, I'm not seeing any positive results. And that's when, you know, it would probably be wise to take the next step into doing some uncrossing, unjinxing. But be mindful of how you think, you know, your thought process, and do your ritual work and your spell work accordingly, so that you're not harming anybody or yourself. It's not ever a justifiable explanation for harming yourself or others. So when you're doing your uncrossing and your unjinxing, make sure that you are attacking the problem, finding a solution, and acting accordingly. You know, change your thoughts from what is somebody doing to me, you know, to how can I make myself better? What can I change? How can I affect positive change to be able to attract what it is that I want and need? I'm so sorry. I'm going to turn on the light. That's better. So the first card was my thoughts join a powerful swirling vortex of attraction card from the Getting into the Vortex Oracle deck. And then we have divine timing, which is pretty much what I was just talking about. Like, you know, how do you get the best possible outcome for yourself? How do you affect positive change for yourself? Sometimes it's all about divine timing. So working with the divine, not against. And it says, the divine brings things in the timing that we need. Nothing comes before we're prepared, nor leaves too early. May I always trust your perfect and holy timing, dear Lord. So, like for me, I know that I've been going through some things, especially with my neighbors, you know, with being able to do basic things like provide for myself and my child. And I've been down, you know, dark paths and dark roads before. I've been homeless. I've slept in my car. I've you know, just, I've gone through it. And to, like, see myself finally able to start, you know, hoping, praying, wishing for better days, to be even able to think about those things and reach for those things is like, it's a blessing in and of itself. Like I always tell my daughter, the fact that I'm alive and I'm well and I'm okay, and after all the things that I've gone through, that in and of itself is a miracle. So I know that divine timing is at play in my life. I'm saying, since this is for the collective, myself included, divine timing is at play in all of our lives, right? So if there's something that you're going through personally right now, and it may just seem like there is no way out, and there's no alternative, and there's no solution, and there's no way that you can affect positive change. First, change your thoughts, change your action. Well, your actions will follow when you change your thoughts. Shift your perspective, you know. What are you thinking about on a regular basis? Start to like get on yourself when you start to worry, you know, a little too much. So when you're too worried, too focused on what isn't good, or what could possibly, I forgot these two cards. Okay, what isn't good, and all of the things that you don't want. So yeah, focus on what you do want versus what you don't want, and keep that focus. Hold your vision and allow the divine to bring those things to fruition for you with that divine timing card, right? So I'm pulling a healing mantra card just for the message for the collective. Like I said, myself included, all of us out here need positive messages because we're all going through something. It was COVID, we already had our regular lives with all of our issues, you know, and now here we go again, you know. But I'm a firm believer in manifesting in your darkest moments, in your darkest times, because those are powerful manifesting moments. It's like, I always tell my daughter, like when a seed is being planted into the ground, nobody ever considers the fact that that seed is alive. In order for it to grow, it has to be alive. So it breaking out of its shell in order to climb to the light under, you know, in the ground, it's experiencing pain, it's experiencing hardship and sorrow and all kinds of things. And although it's not like wanted, it's necessary for growth, right? Or when the stars go supernova, or you know, what have you, or when you yourself are going through something, think about those moments in time as a springboard, like the death of a situation at the beginning of something better, if you choose to, right? So let's pull this healing mantra card. Message for the collective. Just need one card, Spirit. I try honoring adversity. So just like I was just talking about myself and the things that I'm going through, and how, I've just been having some issues with family, neighbors, you name it. It's like everything that could go wrong has gone wrong, and I'm just holding on to hope, right? It says, honoring adversity. It says, a fire reveals a path of renewed direction once the burning is complete. So basically exactly what I'm saying. It's like we have these issues in our lives, and where, it can become a little burdensome. It can become a little bit much. And it's right when you're giving up, right? Right when you've taken your hands off of the situation and you said, you know what, it's out of my hands. That's when the divine can step in and finally shift things for you, because you've done the work, you've done everything that you're supposed to do. So it's time to take your hands off of the situation and allow God, divine source, spirit, for me it's Holy Spirit, to come into your life and to make those positive changes for you. Asking for angelic support is the next card. Two of them came out from the Healing Mantra deck. My angels respond when I am open and authentic about how I feel. So this is also divine guidance again. So you have support, whether it's angelic support, it's somebody in the physical realm or somebody in the astral realm. There is support around you, and that support is also helping you to move forward. But like I said, everything is happening centering around this this darkness, right? Because when you see this divine timing card, it's something that's not visible to you yet. It's all it's taking root, it's taking shape, it's taking form, but you're not able to physically see it yet. With this, as you see the mind's eye of this card, you're not able to physically see it yet, but it is happening, it is coming, and it's just about taking your hands off of the situation, asking for the divine guidance, asking for the angelic support that you need, and keeping a positive mindset and a positive outlook, because what you want and need is available to you. You will get what you want and need. You've done all the work. If you haven't, it's definitely time to get to work to do those things, because right now we're in Mercury retrograde, and it's a perfect time to reevaluate your plans, reevaluate what you want out of life, reevaluate yourself. How are you benefiting from the situations that you're allowing in your life, and how are you not? So cutting off the things that don't serve you. I recommend banishing spells, clearing, cleansing spells, anything right now to get you in the mindset for receiving better things in your life. So I'm recommending these things because this is what I do for myself. When I start seeing something going a little sideways, I'm always the fixer, right? I love to try to fix things. And then, so it takes a while for me to acknowledge the fact that I need to let go. I need to release. I need to just allow God, allow Holy Spirit, allow the divine to come in, to step in, to do what they need to do, what they want to do. But right now, I've just decided, you know what? I've done every single thing I can. I know that the Lord has me and Spirit has me, so I'm not going to keep pressing and pushing and trying to make things work that aren't working. So I've been wanting to move. Like I said, I keep bringing up my neighbors. I've been wanting to move because it's just been a really, really horrible, toxic situation in which I don't have quiet enjoyment. I don't have, there's a lot that's going on, right? So right now, though, at present time, I'm not dealing with that situation right at this moment, but God only knows later on today, later on tomorrow, whatever, right? But I'm not even choosing to focus on those things anymore. I know that the divine, like I said, everything is going in divine timing, is working for my benefit. And if I fix my thoughts, focus my vision, I can attract that whatever it is that I want. And it becomes this, this vortex of attraction, this abundant vortex of attraction, energy. And when I honor adversity, and because I myself, I don't know about you guys, but it's not so much that I'm afraid of others, it's just that I don't like confrontation. I am a peacekeeping person. I love to keep the peace. So it always grinds my gears when it's okay, I've done everything that I possibly can here. Why are you still this way? It's really just accepting that people aren't you. For myself, when I pulled the Healing Mantra deck, I got dissolving judgments. And it's true, they're not me. They're entitled to being who they are. And if who they are is, you know, chaotic, or as I perceive it to be, you know, just messed up, whatever which way I choose to perceive others, that's my perception. And for them, they don't see themselves that way. So they don't see anything wrong with them. And trying to fix people or tell them there's something wrong with them is just like another way to be distracted from the divine things that are coming into my life. So look for ways that you can find peace within yourself. You may not necessarily find peace in all situations, but honor that adversity, because it's pushing you and it's making you decide what you do want versus what you don't want, which is the whole goal and the purpose, right? And make sure you ask for that divine, that angelic support. That's why I was holding up that card, because it's very important. Sometimes we feel like, oh, if I don't do this, who else is going to do it? Well, the divine is here. Holy Spirit is here. Angels are here, right? Your guardian spirits are here. Call out to them, ask them for support, because they got you. So I'm just going to pull one last card, the Sacred Spirit reading cards. I really love these cards. They speak volumes to me. And normally I would do a tarot reading, but I've just been feeling more guided to use my oracle deck, because the tarot sometimes can be like heavy energy, and it's a lot of what is going wrong versus how do I fix it, or is there something that can be done to fix it. So I just felt the need to pull out these cards, and hopefully it is helpful for you guys as well. So I'm going to pull one of these, and then we're gonna close this out. Okay, expansion. Educate your mind and senses. So while this is what I was talking about, like while you're waiting on divine timing, right? Educate yourself, expand your mind, expand the way that shift your perspective. You know, this is huge Jupiter energy, especially with this right here, right? Because we know that red spot in Jupiter, that phosphorus, the energy, right? That manifesting, that active energy. So take a moment to yourself and like focus on you first and foremost. Focus on what you want out of life. Like I'll keep saying, focus on what you want versus what you don't want. And don't think so much about what you don't want, because your thoughts are manifesting actively, real time, right now. It may not seem that way, but it's like setting up and building up for the next steps that you take, the future steps that you're taking, the possible outcomes that you're manifesting. Like you don't want to be that person who's right there at the finish line and you're definitely going to win, and then you start to slow down and you totally miss being first place, second place, third place, because you didn't, you know, focus on the outcome. You didn't focus on the goal. You didn't focus on the positive, and then you just let the opportunity pass you by because you got a little too lax. So stay vigilant, stay focused, and know that your thoughts are expanding your reality. Your thoughts are manifesting your reality. Educate your mind and your senses. So feed yourself new things that will be good for you. Like do some reflecting, some meditation, some visualization, transform and transmute the energies that are going on in your life right now, because divine timing is at play, right? So I just want to close this reading out for you guys and say thank you for joining me today. I'm going to do a couple more readings for the day. I just wanted to get this message out for the collective before I get into Pisces readings for today. So lots of love and lots of light to all of you out there. Namaste. Bye.